Ouch, that kind of hurt it. I will be right back. Oh, let me squeeze through here. Ouch. This chair is so rough. I need to get another one. Hey, y'all. Oh. That's it upside down. How are you today? I'm doing good. Happy Labor Day to all of you wonderful people. Hey Queen Ruler. Hey. What are you talking about today? Nothing. I really don't ever have a reason to just get on here and go live. When I feel like vibing with y'all, I just go live. Love from Baltimore. I appreciate it. What y'all doing for Labor Day? What are you holding? My iPad. Y'all like my picture that's on it? I'm about to tell you to go black. I like this picture of me. And I got the real Apple Pencil. I had the cheap ones off of Amazon because y'all know I'm cheap, but I had the cheap ones off Amazon, but it kept breaking. The little piece that you have to plug in at the bottom to charge it, it kept ripping out and going loose, so I had to keep buying a new one. And I just ended up getting an Apple Pencil, and I put Rajava the ruler on there. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Happy Memorial Day. It's Labor Day. Oh, are you all set to move? I am no longer moving. I'm gonna have to do a video and update y'all on that, but I am not moving anymore. Hi, hey. You look really pretty. Thank you. Like, I feel like I just look like, I don't know. Only thing I got on is lashes and chapstick, so. My skincare has been working. It's not as many dark spots. This side is taking a little bit longer to clear up than this side. This side is doing really good. I don't know where that just came from, but my skincare has been working. I'm a single father. How do I brush braids or cornrows? You don't brush braids or cornrows. Those not meant to be brushed, sir. You just grease them and massage them and go on. Hey sis, hey, congratulations on the baby. I don't have a baby. My niece is having a baby next month, as a matter of fact. And thank you all to the people who have been going on her registry and ordering stuff. Thank y'all so much. I actually have 2 packages that ended up getting delivered here instead of to her. So I have 2 packages here, but they've all been going to her. And I appreciate y'all so much. And she appreciates y'all too. What's going on with you? Any cookouts? No, I don't have family in Jacksonville, so I don't get to eat good for the holidays unless I cook, and I did not cook today because I did not go by the store to cook anything. You're beautiful. Stop playing. Saw your fruit diet videos. You're looking good. Thank you. And it really did help with this midsection, honey. So, oh Lord, brush braids. Yeah, he really struggling. Somebody need to help him. You don't have to brush the braids. Like, just put a little oil or some grease on there, and they're gonna be good. Can I get a shout out? Shout out to Lisa Army, period. Are you single? I am not. I will cook for you, sis, period. I appreciate you. Don't threaten me with a good time. You gonna open your eyes and I be knocking on your door and you be like, what you here for? That plate you promised me. Yes, I'm about to start a fruit diet. You should. You're gonna be hungry, but how bad were the storms there? Were you affected by it? No, it rained the day before we were supposed to get the hurricane, and then the day of the hurricane, we had like some winds and it rained for like 2 minutes and that was it. Happy Labor Day all. I hope as well. Thank you. Mousse and tie them down. Yep, the braids. How did you budget and save your money when you first came home? Okay, so step one, the first thing you have to do is stop buying stuff that you don't absolutely need. That's step one. Step two, you have to hide the money from yourself. You have to move it. You have to separate the money. So I had 2 bank accounts. So I used ViStar for my savings account, and I used Wells Fargo to pay my bills. You know, anything I wanted to buy, anything I wanted to get, I used my Wells Fargo debit card. And my ViStar debit card, I left it at the house. And every time I got paid at Wells Fargo, like say I got paid $500, I get paid more than that, but well, actually I was getting paid $500 a week at one time. But anyways, say I get paid $500, I calculate how much my bills are. So say if it's we're gonna say $1,000 a month. My bills come out to $1,000 a month. So I take that 1,000 divided by 4, which is $250. So that means $250 out of every check has to go towards bills. I can't spend that. So that leaves me with $250 to spend on everything else in life. If I want to get my hair done, nails done, whatever. So I would tell myself, okay, so if $250 is what I have to spend, what do I need? And then I'll go to think about the stuff that I need, and I would give myself $50 to spend because I put myself on a very tight budget. So I would give myself $50 to spend for that week, and then the other $200 I would take it out the bank and I would go put it in ViStar. And then I never had the ViStar credit card on me. I mean the debit card. So when I was out, if I wanted something and all I had was those $50, like I would budget. So if I wanted to get a soda and I only had $10 left and I had 2 more days, like I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna just drink some water because I need this money to, last until I get paid. So I only gave myself $50 to spend. So I was smarter about the stuff that I bought if I know I only got $50 to my next check to spend, and that's on everything. So that's how I did it. Shout out to Lisa, period. Shout out to Art B. I know that's right. Hi Rajava, hey. LJ, by the way. My name is LJ. It stands for Lisa Janae. Okay, LJ, my chocolate lady. But that's how I saved money. I hid it from myself. And my ViStar credit card, so I would have that like packed down, like in the closet in a box, because I still have a lot of my paperwork and stuff that I had when I was in prison. I still got my Bible from when I was in prison. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go get that and show it to y'all. But my Bible, I still got my tablet from prison, books that I read. I was in Toastmasters, so I got my speeches and stuff. So I have like a box of stuff that I have from prison, and I put my ViStar credit card like in there. So anytime I was like having the impulse to order something, who finna get up, go in the bottom of the closet, move all of that stuff, get that box just to dig in that box to get that credit card? Not me. So that's how I save money. Can I get a shout out? Shout out to Lisa Army. I love your videos. Thank you. Does your knee still give you trouble, or is it healed completely? No, and I don't know what that doctor told me, but they told me it was nothing wrong. There was no fracture, there was no sprain, there was no, like, well, they said it was sprain, but they said it was no broken bones, no fractures or anything. But I can still feel, not so much in my knee, but I can still feel like an ache in my ankle. Like if I try to run, or if I, like, you know, walk a certain way, I can feel the ache in my ankle. So did you do your own hair? Yes. It's time for me to take it out. Like, you see how much new growth I have? I posted a video and told y'all what oil I use. And this is really the oil that has my hair growing like this, because I had these in, it's just now a month I've had these braids in. So that oil got my hair growing like crazy. Like, look at this new growth. Y'all see that? That is crazy. I've never been locked up, but you're very inspirational. I'm 24, trying to learn to become better with money and working hard. Every time I don't feel like working, I watch one of your videos and it pushes me. Oh, I appreciate that. I do. One thing I tell people, when it comes to saving money, like, especially for one, if you hate your job or if you work real hard to earn your money, like A1 day one, period. But if you work really hard for your money, like, why would you just want to give it away? You know, and I know we do a lot, like we buy stuff for comfort, but at the end of the day, that comfort is still not going to stop you from hating your job. So I save money, so at any given time, if I want to quit my job, I can. Because, like, I'm not working just to give it away. Like, that's just crazy to me. Where is Marion Shout out. Okay, shout out to Marion Lee. I work 2 jobs, LOL. If you work 2 jobs, depending on what your bills are, you should try to use one of those incomes and go straight to savings. So when I was working, when I was working more than one job, I was working at the hair store, and everything I made from that hair store went into my savings. I didn't even spend that money. Oh wait, never mind, 92. Oh wow, 88 peeps watching this. Yeah, they tuning in to me. I appreciate y'all. Just curious, how's the pregnancy going? Did we contribute? Y'all definitely contributed, but it's not my pregnancy. It's my niece's pregnancy. And she has the baby next month. Where are you on your motivation speaking journey? Oh my goodness. I'm not giving up, but that's I didn't realize how hard of an industry that is to break into. Like, it's literally easier for me to break into any other industry besides that one, because you have to, like, people have to want to hear you speak, you know? And of course y'all listen to me, y'all want to hear me speak, but outside of that, like, people got to want to hear you speak, and you have to agree on terms and pricing. And with me not being really able to travel, I can't travel to go speak anywhere unless I'm getting paid for it. So say somebody wanted me to come speak at, like, a girl's home. If they wanted me to do it for free, I don't mind doing it for free, especially to get, you know, get that under my belt, to be able to say I've done this, you know. But I can't go and do it for free, because if I'm not getting paid to do it, it's not considered a job. So my probation is going to be like, no, you think you finna go on a vacation. So I have to get paid to travel to speak, and that's the only way I'll be able to travel. And ain't nobody going to pay me to come speak if I'm not already speaking. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to break out into that industry. But not giving up. And that's smart. That's how I start thinking. I want to save money to have leverage. I don't want to be just working and have nothing to show for it, right? Because, honey, like, I've been to prison, so I told myself I was never gonna let nothing else make me feel like a prisoner, and a job is included. So I'm not gonna feel like I have to be here. Like, I'm not gonna feel like I can't quit because I need this income to pay my bills. No, I don't ever want to feel like that. Because if y'all start treating me some type of way, keep grinding, major love. Thank you. I'm 10. You're 10 years old? Wow. How is your car? Did the contractors at your job fix it? I thought I posted a update video, but I think you're like the third person that's asked me about that. So they did fix it. They buffed it out. It looks amazing. Looks way better than it did before they damaged it. So I was satisfied. Hold your own events. That's a good idea. Thank you for the suggestion. Aren't you almost done with probation? I wish. I still got 7 years. Unless God got other plans, but unless God has other plans, I still have 7 years on probation. Did your niece get everything on her registry? Not yet, but she did get a lot of stuff, and I appreciate every single person who ordered her something. She was so happy. She was so happy. But her registry was long as hell. Like, when I was scrolling through her registry, I was like, girl, who you think we is? Like, Bill Gates or something? Like, God dang, it's a long... I said, babies need all this? God dang. Zam, you're beautiful. Thank you. Yep. Good, I'm 10. When you get out of prison and got your first apartment, was it very hard to pay bills? Well, it wasn't hard to pay bills because they kept denying me. So I didn't get my first apartment until I got out June of 2020. And I moved into my apartment August of 2021. So it took me 13 months to get apartment that would accept me. So by the time I moved in, like, I had so much money because when I first came home, I saved 10 bands in 8 months. So I'm talking about 10 bands. That's money that is not going towards no bills, like nothing. I saved 10 bands before I even 8 months out of prison. So by the time they accepted me, I was able to furnish the whole apartment in one walk. Like, both rooms, the living room, the kitchen, the bathroom. So it was not hard for me to pay bills. I'm very good with money. So it wasn't hard for me to pay bills. Thank God. Thank God. It was, a lot of stuff was difficult, but that was not one of them. And I thank God for that. A lot of young girls be needing to hear this. I appreciate it. I think so too, because I wish I would have listened to somebody. That's so sweet of you to use your platform for your niece. I'm just grateful that I have a platform that I was able to do that. Like, I love the fact, you know, that you guys support me, watch me, you know, all of that stuff like that. But when I was able to post her registry and people start ordering stuff like that, that felt better than, I'm talking about, any amount of views I've gotten on any video. Like, that really made me feel good, for real. That's a blessing. It is. That was a blessing. It was. Get a passport when you can. I can't get a passport right now. I mean, I could get one, but I can't use it. Open bogus. I don't know what that means. Yes, I need to hear this. I'm good with money as well. I thank God for that. Right, because I told you about this one boy that I was, I ain't gonna say I guess I was kind of dating him when I first got out of prison. He was the first guy that I talked to when I got out of prison. And I stopped talking to him because he was horrible with money. He could not save money to save his life. Like, he made more money than I did, and he had no savings. And he basically lived paycheck to paycheck. And, like, he would ask me to help him save and stuff. And, like, so I'll be talking to him, and I'm like, okay, well, what do you spend money on? Like, and he'd be like, oh, I don't know. Huh? So you don't have a savings. You want a budget, but you don't even know where your money goes? Like, I stopped talking to him because of that, because that was very unattractive. That was very unattractive, because I'm going to save, okay? Like, I'm in a relationship now, right? And my man, he has his money and I have my money. So if it ever gets to the point where we get married and we start a family and stuff like that, I know on a rainy day, if something happened, I got us, okay? Like, I got a savings, so I got us. But I need to know that you got us too, right? So it ain't about the money, but it's the principle. If you got to be forward thinking, all right? And he could not save money. The first guy I was talking to, he could not save money. He was horrible with money, and it was just so unattractive to me. Yes, I need to hear this. I read that one. You should connect with CC Reacts. I think somebody else mentioned her name in my comments. You're very disciplined with money, very impressive, speaks volume. Thank you, smart woman. I know my money mainly goes towards eating out, so I'm gonna start grocery shopping so I can cook at home. It's a easier way is definitely to identify where you spend money at the most, because when you identify where most of your money is going, you can either cut down on how much you spend in that area, or you can cut it off altogether. But if you just spending money and you don't have the simplest idea of like where most of your money is going, like, come on now. Are you working on your book? I have not written anything in that book, and I don't know how long. And I'm going to tell y'all why, right? So one of my gifts, all right, is writing. When it comes to a pen and a piece of paper, your girl is A1 with it, okay? But the thing about when I write, it taps into like the deepest parts of me. Like, I really get into my feelings. Like, I really get inside of myself when I write, and it makes me emotional. Like, I don't know how to just write on the surface and just be like, oh, so today was a good day and blah, blah, blah. Like, every time I write, ooh, I don't want to break that. But every time I write, I go deep, and it makes me emotional. So I don't like writing. And I used to be able to write without going so deep. But when I went to prison, like, ever since I've been to prison, I do not know how to write without digging deep. So when I was writing my book, I'm talking about every time I start writing, I cry. And ain't nobody got time for all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I have not written anything in my book in a while because it's so emotional. And of course, if you're writing a book about your life, where do you start at? Your childhood. That's where all my trauma at. I got more trauma in my childhood than I got in prison. So I have not written in that book yet. Because I don't go shopping a lot like that. Credit and savings go hand in hand. I can't date a man who's horrible with both. I can date you if like you see a problem and you're like trying to fix it. Then I can work with that. But if you're not trying to fix it, then I mean, we ain't gonna do nothing but argue, because that's very important to me. And I know you don't want to hear me nagging 24/7 about how you spend your money. So it ain't gonna work for neither one of us, because you're gonna be miserable and I'm gonna be miserable. So I can date a person who's horrible with money, but you have to be able to like you got to want to be better. If you don't want to be better, I'm not finna try to change your mind. I've been to prison myself. Good thing we out. I'm thinking about doing content on my prison experience. You should, because every person is different. So there might be a lot of people that can relate to you that can't relate to me. On probation, are you able to travel across Florida? So the only way that I can travel, recreational, not business related, the only way that I can travel is I have to be home by 10 o'clock. So wherever I go, I have to be home by 10 o'clock. So that means me traveling there and traveling back. And whatever I do while I'm there, I have to be home by 10. So like, for instance, when I go visit my hometown, it's 4 hours away. Okay. So leaving there, because I drive, when I leave there, I have to leave at least before 6 o'clock. Now, normally when I'm down there, I leave around like 5, you know, just in case I run into traffic. I give myself like a hour to play with, you know, because I-4 traffic, it ain't got no sympathy, right? So when I go home to visit, I have to leave by 5. So I can't leave my house before 6. So 6 o'clock in the morning, I leave. I get there at 10. I have to leave by 5. So that's 7 hours. That's less than a shift. So when they be like, oh, you know, you gonna come visit, you drive 8 hours to see y'all for 7? So if I go somewhere, I have to be home by 10 o'clock. So the further I go, the less time I'll have to spend there. Yes, because I'm 24. My credit is pretty good. I'm just trying to get better with money. I've been obsessed with budgeting and working so I can save even more. That's good. That's good that you know yourself and like you're paying attention to that. Love your content. You didn't be a victim of your circumstances. Your vibe is great. I love your channel. I never been to prison, but I can relate to your positivity. I appreciate it because who want to hear you complain? Like, don't nobody want to hear that. And the thing about it is, everything you've been through, there's millions of people who have been through the same thing. And if somebody found a way to be successful, the world is going to feel like you should find a way too. Like, no matter what trauma, what you've been through, there's somebody that's been through that and found a way to still be successful. So that's all everybody going to look at. So you really can't sit around and play victim because there's plenty of people that make you look like you just complaining. So there's so many convicted felons that done came home, owned 6-figure businesses and all kinds of crazy stuff. So I can't sit around and be like, oh, I'm a convicted felon, feel sorry for me. I do a lot of lives instead of shorts and videos. I need to learn how to do editing. I use CapCut to edit my videos. That's the only thing I've used. If you look on YouTube, like there's people who will break down different softwares that they use and how to use them. I just use CapCut for mine. But honestly, you don't even have to edit your videos because the first, I don't even know how many videos, I didn't edit any of them. I didn't know how to edit them. I see you still haven't turned on those memberships. I finally did submit my memberships. They're in review right now. So YouTube is reviewing them. But I did set up my memberships. Okay, I have CapCut. Yeah, CapCut, it's so much you can do in CapCut. But the simple editing is easy. Like to just do simple edits is easy. And you don't even have to have the pro account. You can use the free account and edit your videos. Like I didn't even know that they had a pro account because I've been using CapCut for free. So every video I have that's edited on CapCut, I edit it for free. Great philosophy. Thank you. Okay, I have CapCut. I read that one. What are you cooking for dinner? I am not cooking. Yesterday I ate some, because it was my first day off of my fruit diet. I ate wings and fries. So today I've been eating fruit again. In regards to probation, is there any exception regarding the 10 p.m. time if you have to go out of time for a funeral or family emergency? No. The only exception to my curfew is if I'm working. That's it. Working or going to school. So if I sign up for school and I have night classes, then that is okay. Or if I have a job, then that is okay. But outside of school and work, I don't know for sure. Maybe religious services. I don't know for sure. But school and a job is those are the only exceptions. Are you going to be doing any more virtual interviews in the future? No, probably not. Probably no time soon. How many interviews have I done? I did 3 interviews. One of them did not air for whatever reason. I don't know why. Another one, he aired the first part of it and didn't air the second one. At least I never went back to see. It took him long enough, so I never went back to see. And then the third one, I try not to get on here and talk negatively about people, so we're not gonna do that. But in my experiences, the interviews that I did, I will not be doing another interview no time soon. And if I do, maybe it'll be a female. Check Black Magic Design. What we checking that for? Hey girl, when you met guys, do you tell them you've been to prison? I do not tell them. It's a time to talk about why I went to the feds. I blocked them. I tell them. I do. I have been upfront with just about every person I've interacted with since I came home from prison. I'm talking about my work life, people that I've talked to. There was this one guy who stopped responding to my text messages after I told him that I had just got out of prison, and he just like never texted me back. But outside of that, I mean, however they receive me, but I am very upfront with the fact that I've been to prison. I tell everybody. How did the fruit diet go? They were looking good. I just can't. It went well. I lost like 6 pounds. You also need a cool probation officer. When it comes to that, I've had a few decent probation officers. I just don't even try it. Like, I don't care how cool they is. I'm still not gonna try it. Like, I don't care if my probation officer be like, you know, you can go if you want to. Just no. I don't care how cool they is. Like, I'm not playing with it because you may seem cool. It might be one time that I upset you. It might be one time where it catch up, and now you got to, you know, violate me, and you don't want to tell them people that you gave me permission. Like, we not doing that. Like, I'm not putting, because people are so finicky. Like, we blow left and right with the wind. I'm not putting my freedom in the fact that you could switch sides. And no, I don't care how cool you is. I'm still not gonna smoke no weed or do no drugs. I'm still not gonna drink no alcohol. I'm gonna be home at 10 o'clock. I'm gonna pay my fines and I'm gonna check in. I don't care how cool you is. I'm still gonna do that. No, you won't get me. Yeah. I'm not embarrassed about going to prison. I got what you meant. Exactly. I'm not trying it. I don't play with that. It only takes one time. I'm good. Nope. Yeah, because they could be, oh, you cool, you know, laugh with you, act like they're your friend and all of that. And it may work for some people, but the risk is too high for me. The risk is too high for me. To whom much is given, much is required, okay? And God gave me a lot of sense. And the requirement is that I apply those sense. I can't do it. It's right, it's not worth it. How did your Jamaican guy feel or say when you told him? I've known him for a while, so he knew. He knew. I'm not embarrassed. I just don't talk about it. I did it, LOL. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Right, at the end of the day, that's your PO, right? And we just gonna leave that. We gonna draw that line in the sand and we gonna leave it right there. Wait, real, are you a, I don't even know what that is. I ain't even gonna try to say that. Prison showed me a lot. I gained tons of knowledge and the trade, period. I know that's right. Keep your head up, boo. This mess is all about to be behind you. As soon as I hit this PB, I got you. Powerball, come on now. I just want 100K. Like, that's it. That's it. I just want 100K to pay off that probation. Like, literally. Okay? Literally. Straight from the gate. Yes, I have. Tommy is a national male brand. He has millions upon millions of followers. Who is Tommy? Are you still saving? Yes. Hey, Java. Hey. I saw a spider. No, you didn't. Because if you see a spider, he can have the whole apartment. Because both of us can't live here. Keep going. Maine, Florida always be winning the numbers then and Cali. Well, shoot, let me play then. Because who? I just want to pay off this probation, that's all. Hi, beautiful. Hey. Do you exfoliate your lips? I do not. You got any suggestions? Because I do need a good scrub. But my lips are like, I'm not going to say they're sensitive. I feel like everybody's lips are kind of sensitive. So I really ain't tried to put nothing on my lips. Not a spider. That's a no. Correct. Because if I see a spider, he can just have the whole apartment. You moved yet? I'm no longer moving. I'm going to do a video for y'all on that, but I am no longer moving. Are you in management position that you hire and fire? Yes, unfortunately. I hate firing people. I do. I do. How's your speaking journey going? It has not gotten off the ground yet, but we're going to keep the faith. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. run these YouTube numbers up, you can get 100 on here. Listen, give it to me, YouTube. Give it to me. Peace and love, Queen. Thank you. Happy, huh? I ain't gonna say I'm always happy, but kinda. I want to move, but it's expensive, so I think I'm gonna just fix up my current apartment to spice it up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post a video about why I'm not moving. Well, not why I'm not moving, but a video saying that I'm not moving. But I definitely, so what I've noticed, and also my boyfriend has pointed out, my apartment, I love it, okay? I love it, it's mine. But my apartment looks like I live in survival mode. Like my apartment, it's not homey. Like it's not all my stuff. So like all my stuff is packed up together. Like I guess kind of institutionalized, and I didn't realize it, but like all my stuff is in my closet, you know, like everything is packed up. So anytime I need to get something, I have to go in the closet, pull it down, go through the box, get it, da da da. And everything is just like compact because I'm so used to packing stuff. Like I'm so used to having to keep stuff packed in my locker and all of that. And my apartment is like that. So it's hard for me to do anything. Hard for me to find something to wear because like my shoes is like up top the closet, then they're like on the side of the closet, then I have like this, right? So everything is just like packed. I don't know if that makes sense. And it's not open. My apartment doesn't flow like, so I'm going to make it more homey. And I'm going to set up a station for everything. Like nothing has a station. Like I literally, if I want to record a video in my house, I have to change stuff around. Like I have to move stuff. I have to put this over here. I have to do this, untake this. Like everything needs to be in a station, you know, like I want a vanity. So when I want to put on my makeup, I can sit at a thing instead of it's in the bathroom. I have like this box that most of the stuff I use on a day-to-day basis, it's in a box. So when I want to go in there, I got to open it, dig through to find, you know, the eyeliner. Okay, here go the eyeliner, the concealer. Like instead of it being like, I can open the drawer. There's, you know, nothing in my apartment is convenient. Everything is packed up. So we got to change that. Because we don't live out of locker no more. Hey, I didn't see an update on your car. They ended up fixing it. It got buffed out and it looks better than it did before. Get you a good pack, a good pick 5 number and play it twice. Daily straight for $1. It pays $50K each. Come on now. That's going straight to the Department of Corrections. It don't matter what it looks like. You made it home. No, I'm not talking about how it looks. Like my apartment looks good. I'm saying it's not, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. It's not set up. So you know how like you can go, okay, so like if you want to play the game, you can go sit on the couch and then the game's already hooked up, so you just press play. Or if you want to go, if you have like your desk, you want to go get on the computer, everything. My apartment is not like that. Like I have to literally pull stuff out every time I want to do something because I pack everything, and I don't know, probably not making no sense. Pray on that and live your life to the fullest. You are simply amazing. Hook that crib up. I'm about to. I know exactly how you feel. My place don't feel like home either. Yeah, and I'm tired of that because I literally spend, when I'm home, I spend all of my time in my room. Like, in my room. And most of the time I'm in the bed, like watching TV or scrolling on TikTok because my apartment is not set up for me to move freely. And, you know, it's not set up like that. Like, even my kitchen is not. Like, all of my stuff is packed in the cabinets. Like, all of my dishes is packed. Now, don't get me wrong. It don't look a mess. Now, it's organized. It's packed. But if I need the saw, I got to move all of this out to get the saw, okay? And then I got to put this back in, and it's like, it's always unpacking and putting it back. So it's aggravating. So I just choose not to do anything because who want to go through all that? Get background set up with lights and backdrop. Definitely doing that. Ross, TJ Maxx, and Home Goods have cute decor, also Amazon. I never ordered, but I know people who did. I appreciate the tip. Unpack everything and fix your apartment, girl. That's what I'm about to do. And I didn't realize it. Like, it just like dawned on me one day. I didn't realize that my stuff was packed like that and I was living like that. It was just normal to me, you know? Like, but I really sat and thought about it. And I'm like, every time I want to do something, it's packed up. Like, every time I need to go and do my makeup, I got to, because my lipstick is in this thing, so I have to put, every time I want to wear lipstick, I got to go pull that out. I lay it across my bed. All the lipsticks is there, and I also have the little things on my dresser because I got so much lipstick. And then I got to look through it. I'm like, okay, what color I want to wear today? I want to wear like a nude pink. So now I got to go through here. Okay, this is a pink. All right, this is a pink. All right, this is a pink. This is a pink. Which one of these I want to wear? Now I done pulled out all my lipsticks, right? So if I want to wear shades, I got to go in the other room because my shades is in the other room. It's in this box. So then I got to go open that box and pull all those shades out. Like, okay, so I'm going to wear me some black shades with gold. So, okay, these black, these black, these black. All right, I'm going to wear these. Now I got to put the shades back. Like, I have to always put stuff back. How do you stay hopeful about the future when the world is changing drastically daily? I just stay rooted in my faith, honey. Pat's off. I don't know what that means. I just stay rooted in my faith. That's it. Doing a couple vlogs sometimes would make the channel grow too. People like watching a couple vlogs. My boyfriend is traveling for work right now. He's in another state currently. And he's not camera, like, he don't like being in front of the camera. Now he will. I have a video of us on my channel. And I randomly record him. Like, he don't have a problem. It's not like he get mad if I record him or have a problem with it. He just doesn't like being in front of the camera like that. So I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna make him. It's okay, girl. You got your fans supporting you, period. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, put some life in your home. It definitely needs some. Like, you see these walls. All my walls look like this. There is nothing on no wall in my entire apartment. And I have 2 bedrooms. There's no TVs mounted. There's nothing on the walls. But I'm going to do it up. I'm going to let y'all see. I'm going to take y'all with me because y'all really do be, y'all be for it. So I'm going to let y'all see. Like, we're going to decorate it together. My little brother did 9.5 years and still sleep with his bedroom light on. Do you still do something the same? So that light definitely gonna go off. I ain't sleep with no lights on. But let me see what I do. So I mentioned this in a different video, and some people say that they do it too, but I don't take, I take my clothes to the bathroom with me. So like, I get all my clothes and stuff ready and I take them to the bathroom with me and I dry off and get dressed in the bathroom. And that's something you have to do in prison. Now, some people do that because when I said that, people got in the comments and they was like, oh, I do that too. That's normal. I didn't do that before I went to prison. Like, I got dressed in my room. Like, I was in a towel when I went in my room and I got dressed. But I realized that I get dressed in the bathroom, so I stopped doing that. Let me see. Some of the behaviors, you don't notice that you're doing them until like one day it just clicks or somebody points it out. Like, you don't be knowing you're doing it. Let me see what else I do. It still makes me nervous to be outside at night. Like, I have a curfew at 10, but like, you know, it gets dark before that, so I still have anxieties when I'm outside at night because you're not outside at night in prison. It took me a long time to be comfortable in public spaces. So I still have social anxieties, but when I first got out, like, I would only go to like small stores when I needed something. Like, if I needed milk, I would go to the dollar store instead of going to Walmart because I didn't want to be around a bunch of people or, you know, stuff like that. Now I go to Walmart, Publix. So I've gotten out of that. What else? When I'm in public, my social anxieties is so bad. Even when I was single, like, I would have like the rudest like mean mug on my face so people wouldn't talk to me because of my anxieties. So like, when I'm in public, I look like this. I be looking so unapproachable because I don't want people to talk to me. And it's not out of a like, I think I'm all that. I don't want people to talk to me. Like, my social anxieties be through the roof. Like, I just want to go in the store. Like, I don't even want people to notice me. Like, I want to be invisible. Like, just like, please don't even see me. I just want to go grab this, check out, and go. Like, that's it. Do you still cook prison meals? Not at all. I made a prison cheesecake and uploaded that video, but I do not make nothing from prison. I know a lot of people on here. I was just asking, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Hopefully starting a family, traveling to do speaking engagements. That's about it. I dated a dude for a little bit, and he was fresh out of prison. His social anxieties was real bad. Yeah, I still have social anxieties when I'm in public. That's why I don't really do a lot of content in public. Do y'all know how anxious and like nervous, how shot I be every time I go in public? And you know what? I have tried it a few times, but it's always like just a clip because my nerves be so bad. Like, recording in public. So did your boyfriend get lucky enough to talk to you, or did you know him already? I knew him already. Good answer. Family is everything. Only if family wants to be everything. Family ain't always everything. What happened with the reality show you got the call for? It wasn't a reality show, but the show is still in the approval phase because it's like a new show. So they have to, go through all this, like, I don't know what they have to do, but it's still in the approval stage, the finalizing stage. When you get married and have a baby, you got to ask my man that. What up, though? Hey. Y'all ain't got no more questions for me? I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me on this lovely Labor Day. I don't even know really what Labor Day is, but I appreciate not having to go to work. So shout out to Labor Day. I was saying to where you see yourself in 5 years and hopefully starting a family. Yeah, because I'll be 32 this month. What today is? The 4th, so my birthday is in 2 weeks. Not the Monday coming, but I think it's the Monday after that. It's in 2 weeks on the 18th. So I'll be 32 in 2 weeks. I ain't got much time to have a baby. Like, I don't want to have a baby at 40. Like, I just don't want to do it. So it's either, within the next 5 years or it's not going to happen. And I'm perfectly fine with not having any kids. I ain't going to die. Did you cook today? I did not. Hey, A1 Day 1. Hey, I know you can't wear white after Labor Day, but I still do it. I don't even know where that came from. In NY, they have a parade. Okay, NY. I don't care what I'm doing. If I see a video of yours pop up, I'm watching, regardless of what mood I'm in. I love your personality. I appreciate that. My B-Day was Thursday. Okay, Virgo, period. Happy birthday. What made you want to make a channel and inspired grown men like myself? I appreciate that. Lord. My heart almost dropped because I almost dropped this iPad. But just the support and so many people like reaching out, and it was such positivity. That's what made me start my channel. Did you have social anxiety before going to prison? No. None. Not zero. No. I did not have no social anxieties before I went to prison. I was the environment, okay, before I went. Like, I'm not gonna say I was the life of the party because I was not in the middle of the dance floor twerking, but I was the personality in the room, okay? Like, it was my show everywhere I went. No matter who party it was, no matter who even, no matter what. Everywhere I went, I was the personality. Like, here go me, okay? No, I did not have social anxieties before I went to prison. I was fighting, carrying on like none. I felt like it was my world and everybody was living in it. Like, none. Keep bringing great content. I appreciate it. What do you do for holidays? Do you have social anxiety around family? My family lives 4 hours south of me, so we don't get together on holidays. I don't mind being pregnant at 40 if I'm healthy enough. I do not want to be pregnant at 40 because that means I'm going to be, what, 58 when my child is 18? Like, I just feel like being pregnant at 40, like, I'm going to be old and decrepit by the time my child start having kids. Like, I want to be able to, you know, be a grandma. Like, I want to be able to, like, be a part of my child's life. I don't want to have them late and then I'm already about to die. Like, you know, I want kids, but I'm single, so I don't know. Is dating difficult for you in regards to trusting? So I always say I don't have trust issues. I feel like to have trust issues, you have to like have trust. You get what I'm saying? I don't trust people, so I don't have issues with it. I don't have trust issues. People aren't to be trusted. That's just it. So when you meet people, you identify they bad, you identify they good, and you determine if, you know, you like that mix. I don't trust people. Man is not to be trusted. We have too many emotions, feelings. Society shape so much of us. Like, we sway with the wind. One day our favorite color is this, the next day is this. One day we for abortions, the next day we against it. Like, one day people just too flip-flop. So I don't have trust issues because I know people are going to be people, just like I'm going to be me. You know what I'm saying? The things I believe in and the things that my morals have changed over the years. So I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago that I am now. So I don't have trust issues. People are going to be people. So I'm going to outweigh your good and your bad. And if, okay, I can Kane Wayne with that, then we good. But if you start showing me some things that I'm like, nah, I ain't going to judge you, but it's going to be like the dude I was talking about with money. He didn't know how to save. That's a no for me. Like, that's a no. What's another no for me? If you have kids and you don't take care of them, I don't want to hear excuses about why you can't. I don't want to hear it. You know, my father wasn't in my life. He was married to another woman. So I have no respect for a man that doesn't take care of his kids. I just don't. I have no respect for a man that's in a relationship and he tries to talk to me. Or if I tell you I'm in a relationship and you ask me if I want a friend, those are flags for me. What else? Anybody who just disrespects their mama, I don't care what kind of mama you got. I don't care what kind of mama you got. Okay? Because my mama relationship, okay, it ain't been the best. All right? Never have been. And I've never disrespected my mama. Okay? Like, I had a very, very horrible relationship with my mama growing up. To the point where I was in prison and this man, I was at a church service and he randomly just walked up to me and he was like, you have to forgive her. And I was like, what is this man talking about? Like, he was like, you have to forgive her. And he was like, everything, you know, she's put you through. He was like, you hate her and you don't even know it. And I'm like, who is he talking about? But the more he started talking, he was talking to my spirit and I just started crying. And then it's like my spirit told me who he was talking about. So like, that's how bad my relationship with my mama was. But I've never disrespected her. I've never put my hands on my mama. The only time my mama's ever heard me cuss is like when I'm out there fighting and carrying on and she like pull up and then she see me like, dad and crazy. But I've never disrespected my mama. So a man that disrespects his mama, listen, block her, don't talk to her, act like she ain't alive, like don't come around her, don't invite her around. But I do not want to see you disrespect your mama. That's how you talk to your mama? Like, can't do it. How does it feel to do time for male's crime and come out 100 and be so great? I respect you so much as a black woman. I wish more were like you. jail and all. First of all, we not gonna wish more black women was like me, okay, going to jail. We not gonna do that, okay? And number two, I did not take that man's charge. It was given to me, okay? So, but we not gonna wish that more black women would go to prison because, listen, we not doing that. How long did you get on papers? 10 years. Like male or female, like I don't, what happened when I got locked up, that's just who I am, right? That's just who I am. I wish I wasn't that person. Like, I wish when they called me down into the interrogation room that I could have folded, okay? I wish that I could have laid it out. So this is what y'all want. This how it happened. This, I wish. I'm going to just put this down. I really do. I wish, I hated myself for a long time because I did not tell on that man. I hated the fact. I hated me for doing that. Okay? But that's just who I was. And I couldn't do it. But I wish I could. All right? So people who do, I ain't gonna judge them. All right? Because I wish I could have did it. I just couldn't. Hey girl, how's the pregnancy coming along? I'm not pregnant, my niece is. Wish more black women have respect, morals, values, and wisdom. We just gonna wish people had more respect, values, and wisdom and morals, because we not gonna act like it's only black women that's lacking those things. Okay, the human race in general is lacking those things, so we just gonna wish that everybody had those things. Girl, you so pretty. Thank you. Cause proud of you, love you. Hey cousin. Hey. Yeah, because it's a world full of people who ain't got no morals of all colors. Hold on, I gotta send a text real quick. Hey there, fruit diet. Saturday was my last day. I'm at work listening to your live, LOL. I appreciate you. Hold on, they got you at work on Labor Day? Ain't that like against the law or something? Got to be. That got to be against the law. How long you stand on? I will probably be getting off in a minute. I wasn't saying I wish more black women went to prison. I was saying coming for me what you went through and how much you preserved through adversity, and I believe work for the same company. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Hello, beautiful. How are you today? I am doing awesome. Yeah, I'm cooking. What are you cooking at? Every human has a sinful nature, which is the root cause of all flaws we have. Would you ever do a meet and greet? Yeah, I would. I would definitely do it. Do you know where Label Day derive? I just know I have to work today. Don't forget to hit the link button, y'all. Like button. I appreciate it. I like how you did all them different colors. Period. Not just black men or women. Not at all. I like you so boring. I used to be lit, so I have no problem being boring. We know everyone needs morals, but I never seen so much of my own be the type of people they are. That's because you're focusing on your own, right? That's because you're focusing on your own. That's why you only see your own acting like that. Everything that black people do, everybody else do. Like, there's no, people is people. And honestly, like, I would rather get caught slipping by somebody black. Like, I would rather a thug run up on me and rob me, right? Than to be caught with a Charles Manson, okay? Send the thug to come rob me and hit me with the pistol any day of the week. Don't send that man in no suit to come grab me and put me in the trunk of his car and have me down there chained up for the next 10 years. Like, mm-mm. You have already fulfilled your girl's dream. I don't know what that means. Time and a half or double when you have 2 work holidays. Definitely, I'm on salary, so they can't even get me like that. Oprah 2.0. At a restaurant and bar downtown, people out enjoying themselves. Okay. The people definitely got to eat. Send me a plate. I just wish we would stop, like, seeing issues in color. Because those really aren't the issues that we have. Like, the issues that we have, we all have. We got the same issues white people got, Chinese people got, Mexicans got. We all have the same issues, which is them people up there who be playing with our livelihood, passing these laws, taxing our money, changing up stuff. Like, we all have the same problem. But as long as they can keep us focused on race, get off of here. But as long as they can keep us focused on race, then we're not going to unite and really focus on what's important, because we really worrying about the wrong thing. Remember, everyone is the same focus. So suit or not, it shouldn't be done. Okay. LOL, I was trying to pick up a shift at my other job today, but somebody already picked it. Dang. Your bra is off. No, it's not. I got you. Yeah, they're the one in power. Yeah, they the ones playing with us for real. Right. And it's all a spirit. My grandma throw vinegar on his truck. Okay. Have you ever thought about just starting motivation talks on your current YouTube channel? I have. I shot one. I just didn't post it. I shot one. It was, the title on it was Focus on the Goal, Not the Grind. I shot it. I just didn't upload it. I have ADHD and autism, but I'm not handicapped, period. Hi. You are inspiring. My daughter did 6 months in prison. I had such a difficult time with the staff when trying to take care of things for my daughter. What was your experience with the staff? Some people hated me. They hated me. But when it came to the staff, I swallowed it every time. Like, cause you can't win up against the staff. So I swallowed it every time. But I got a lot of hate, because even though I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do, like, I never took the spine out of my back when I was in prison. So I'm gonna follow the rules, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do, but I never took the spine out of my back. And what they like to do, they like to intimidate you. Like, they like to abuse their authority. They like to see you cower and be afraid. And I never gave them that. So I wasn't their favorite person. There's something special about you. From inmate, you can be a mayor later on. It's possible. Ooh, I would not want to be a mayor. You just be another number in that place, straight up, for real. And they hate you for so many reasons. Like, so y'all know my hair is long, right? So in prison, I can count on one hand how many black girls had, like, long hair, right? I used to get so much hate for my hair. I remember I was in Cosmo right before I was finna leave and get out of prison. And the lady who worked over Cosmo, so I was getting a relaxer because I was getting ready to go home. And the girl asked me if I wanted to let her trim my hair, and I was like, no. So the lady, the officer, and she just started like going off, and she was like, oh, that's what's wrong with y'all who got long hair. Y'all be so worried about cutting it. That's why it be long and stringy. Mind you, my hair has never been long and stringy. But she was just like going on and on, like just trying to dog my hair. And she was like, it ain't even all that. Y'all be worshiping y'all hair, and you think your hair all that, just because the girl asked me if I wanted her to trim it, and I told her no. And I said no because I was getting ready to go home. Like, why would I let you trim my hair in prison and potentially mess up my hair when I can go to a salon in a month? Like, and she was just going on and on and on. Like, I used to get so much hate about my hair, for real. It was crazy. I'm glad you're out, me too. Just pray for the world because Jesus is coming back. Not too many people out here talking about God. He is definitely coming back. You was in an orange jumpsuit. In the county jail I was. Black girl shaking my head. She sounds jealous. They used to be, they hate so bad. And I never understood it because y'all go home every day. But they used to hate on inmates so bad. And like, you know, just like when you at work, you know, they'd be like, oh, your work husband, your work wife. So the officers used to get mad at the inmates if the male officer that either they liked or they was talking or whatever, they used to get mad at the inmate if he was a little too nice to her. Like, you know when a man is flirting. And they used to get mad at the inmates if the officer was like flirting or too nice or whatever. And like, how you gonna get mad at me if he being nice to me? Like, how you gonna get mad at me? Like, it was always some mess in there. Did you wear clothes under your orange jumpsuit? Yes. She was pregnant at the time because I spoke up for what was right. They sent her back to population. 3 days later, giving birth, she finally found a decent job after a felony. Praise God. I have no idea what you're talking about. The officer was weird. A bunch of them was weird. So when I was at Homestead, it was this sergeant, and his girlfriend was a sergeant. They said they was married, but they had 2 different last names. So it's not impossible, but they had 2 different last names. And this sergeant, oh my gosh, like he used to be after me so bad at Homestead, right? And I just would not give him no time of day. But his wife, that lady used to harass me on every single corner for no reason because this man was at my neck. And I used to get harassed. Every time I seen her, like, if I was going to the yard and I seen her, I just turn around and go back to the dorm. Like, if I was trying to perpetrate and I seen her out there, I'll holler at y'all later. I'm going to just go back. She used to harass me so bad. Like, she'll see me with my friends and we'll be going to chow. And, like, if my foot step on the line, she'll be like, yeah, go all the way back to the dorm and try it again just so I can't eat with my friends. Or if they call for library and I'm headed to the library, right? If the movement, like if the last inmate was like 5 feet in front of me and she'd be like, oh no, you can go back to the dorm, movement is over. And I'm like, I came out the door with them. She'd be like, you could go back to the dorm, the movement is over. Like when she used to be in a dorm and she used to do locker searches, she used to come search my locker, take all of my stuff. Like she, every time, everywhere I went and that lady was there, she always had something to say. Was there SEX in jail? Yes. Jealousy is everywhere. Yes, it is. What? I already read that one. You lock up like that and they want you to have nobody. I don't know what they want. It's crazy. I'm not reading that comment again. You are too pretty for jail. Ain't no such thing. Because there's some girls that look like they could be on the runway in jail. Like, ain't no such thing. It's some pretty people in prison. They don't care nothing about how you look at all. You do the crime, you must do time. Like the boys say on TikTok, you must do time. Did you ever date a girl while serving? I've gotten that question so many times. They need to do a better screening of those officers in prison. Just redo the whole prison system because the harassment stories are crazy. They do. And I feel like every single officer needs to have a psych evaluation. That should be a requirement for you to get hired. You should have to have a psych evaluation. And depending on what you score, it depends on if you should get a job, because some of them is absolutely crazy. Do you foresee marriage with your current partner? Yes, I could definitely marry him. Zell has no color or looks, right? Did you wear, Lord? I already answered that question. You asking all these perfected questions. Perverted. My bad. You do the crime, I do the time. That ain't. I wish that's how it worked. That ain't how it works. I think women are taken advantage of at their most vulnerable time in life in jail. They are, and then you got some women who is like, take advantage of me, baby. Oh, I'm so clumsy. Not all of them getting taken advantage of. Nah, we ain't gonna sit there and tell that lie. Some of them women be taking advantage of them officers, and they be getting played like a violin. I'm coming to the wedding. Period. You gonna stand on my side? Oh Lord, my grandpa threw on the post office man. I like to see you connect with Bill Freezy. He speaks on his prison experience and he is inspiring to young men. Look him up. Let me screenshot that. Any law enforcement got locked up with you? Yeah, it was a lady who was in law enforcement. She wasn't a correction officer while I was in prison, but she was a correction officer and she ended up in prison. Yep, the police go to prison. LOL, yeah. How you been? Message me your number on Facebook. How John, I don't know what that means. How young are you? I'll be 32 in 2 weeks. Ancient. I've been good, just busy with work and okay. That's good. Me too. I've been busy working. That's all I do really is work. Any birthday plans? No, unfortunately. Because I don't feel like spending money. So, all right. So my 1 year YouTube anniversary is coming up this week. My birthday is in 2 weeks, but I don't think I'm going to do. I might do something simple like take myself out to dinner because my man is not in town. He's out of state. So I'll probably do something simple for my birthday, but I'm not gonna do anything. My niece is having her baby next month, and I know I'm gonna have to spend a lot of money when that baby comes. So anytime I know I have something like big spending coming up, I budget for that. So I give myself a monthly amount of what I think is reasonable. But if I know I'm gonna overspend the next month, then the month before, like that budget is out. Like, so. And then her baby, like she's due next month, but the baby could come at any time. So, no. Do you think they should allow conjugal visits in prison? Yeah, I think so. Kind of. Maybe, because then what if you get pregnant, then that's kind of messed up. So, I don't know. Maybe not. My friend just sent to federal prison facing 30 years for COVID relief. What is the one thing you would advise her? COVID relief fraud. Damn. The one thing that I would advise her to do is sit back and observe before she start interacting with people. It's impossible. I understand that I have a grandson coming soon, and I see where my money is going to be going. Right. How much do you save monthly? I try to save at least $1,000, $1,500. You doing damn good. I don't save that much. So my YouTube money, the money I get from YouTube, goes into an account, and I don't spend that at all. So I have not spent a dime that I've earned from YouTube. That goes in an account, and I don't even spend that. And then I save out of my check, but I haven't been able to save lately. What happened in July? Something happened in July. I don't remember, but something happened in July that I had to pay for. Oh, May was my mama's birthday, so I overspent for her birthday and Mother's Day. June was my anniversary, my prison anniversary. I don't remember what I did in June, and I don't remember what I did in July. August, my niece went back to school, and I had to help with her school clothes and her shoes. And now here comes September, my birthday, so I'm gonna save this month, and then next month I'm gonna have to spend. So like the past couple months, it's been hard for me to save because it's been something time after time. So, but my YouTube money, I don't spend that. It just goes in the account. It just sits there. Do you use a budgeting app? If you are good at managing finances, could you do a video? Yes, I can. I don't use a budgeting app. I love pen and paper, so I have a budget book that I write all my stuff down. But yes, I can do a video on that. What do you think how Joe Biden will be in jail? I didn't even know he was going to jail. Travel the world, you will feel free. For real, I live in Europe. I wish I could. They allow conjugal visits. Every prison is different. Not the prison I was at. Did those people take care of your paw? Huh? I love pen and paper too. Let's do it. Looking forward to it. Thank you. You're welcome. I'll do it. You know what I need to learn how to do? Record my screen on my laptop, on my computer. I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't know how to do that. All right, y'all, I'm finna head out. Do you have anything else to ask me before I go? TWC Myers, you need a nap. You need a nap. I'm sorry, I meant car. Oh yeah, they took care of my car. Peace, stay pretty. Thank you. Shalom. That mean like bye, right? LOL. Sending blessings to you from Cincinnati, Ohio, aka the jungle. I appreciate it. Happy Labor Day. Thank you. Are you still on your fruit diet, and would you do it again? I am not. Saturday was my last day, and I would definitely do it again. Probably no time soon though. But my eating still hasn't like really come back because I haven't really been hungry like that. If I mail a book to you, will you read it? A Christian romance novel. If the synopsis on the back is good, then I'll read it. But if I read the synopsis and it don't catch me, I ain't gonna read it. I ain't even gonna hold you. But I don't really read stories. I like to read books that's gonna teach me something. But if you sent me a book and the synopsis on the back is fire, then yeah, I'll read it. Yeah, peace. I watch 50 Frank, guys. He funny. I sent you my number on Facebook. All right, cuz, enjoy your day. You too, I love you. I'm gonna text you. Shalom means peace in Hebrew. I appreciate that. Good night. Good night. All right, y'all. I will talk to you later. I'm about to go to, I haven't watched your lives a lot. Just wanted to drop in. Shalom, sister. Thank you. Bye-bye, y'all. Oh, my goodness.